Hey, what's going on, guys? This is AndrewChicken, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be checking out a hidden secret Bomb King cosmetic that we had no idea was coming into the game. Didn't see it in the PTS, was never in the patch notes, but it is in fact in the live servers. And I want you to guess what it is, just based on this screen. We can look through the skins and see, oh, did he get a new skin? Well, first page, no. Second page, doesn't look like it. Third page, no. And that's it. So, no, it looks like he didn't get a new skin. Well, maybe he got a new weapon. They do release sometimes individual weapon skins, so, no, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, and that's it. So, yeah, it must not be a skin. Well, what could it possibly be? I guess we'll have to take a look in just a second, because this is something that is truly, truly phenomenal. I am so happy as a Bomb King main to see this new cosmetic. So, yeah, of course we are in Payload. Unfortunately, there is only one map available in Payload on the release here. And also, I'm recording this on Thursday because Payload is not going to be available on Friday when this video releases, because scheduling! No, yeah! Yeah, I'm disappointed too. But anyways, yes, we're going to grab Royal Subjects real quick. And, yeah, there is only one map available in this mode. They disabled the other two because, basically, yeah, PS4 players were, like, crashing a lot. And so they decided to temporarily disable those maps that they were crashing on until they fix it. And so this is the only one we can play. What I don't get is why they didn't just pull a switch and, or switch, I mean the console switch. Why they didn't pull a switch and just, disable Payload entirely. And then just let PC players and Xbox players and the rest of the player base play with all three maps. I don't know. I don't really understand this whole situation. But what I do understand is that we can ride out into battle, get off this mount, and then get on this mount. Yeah!
Hello.
Look at this goofy emote. This is my mount now. I am riding out into battle on my amazing bouncy grumpy bomb. Uh-oh. Yellow. No, he dropped our Ceres. How dare you? How dare you? There we go. Phew, we got him. Yeah, so this emote is free. In fact, you already have it. You didn't have to do anything to get this emote. It just is in your inventory, and it is a common emote, apparently. My hypothesis is that this emote was likely to be released in Trials of the Realm, but since Trials of the Realm don't exist in this update because they got removed, I'm guessing that they just kind of released it for everyone to have for free, which, I mean, hey, I'm all for it. Whoa, kill Caspian before I die. Yes. I am all for it. I absolutely love this emote, and I am so happy. It's a very pleasant surprise, considering how this patch launched. I mean, geez, Switch players aren't able to play Payload, and the platform's on fire. PS4 players, well, the platform's on fire. There's a lot of bugs. Androxus's Darkstalker doesn't work properly. There's a lot of just failed polish, especially when it comes to, like, UI stuff of, like, you know, the new event pass and stuff like that. Unlocking things as well. I got the Platinum border, even though you guys know I was hard stuck Diamond 2 basically the entire season. So, my border is one rank lower than it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's a messy launch. And, I guess we can kind of talk about that, and why that maybe is. My hypothesis for that is, well, they just don't have enough people working on this dang game anymore, man. Because let's see, we've lost a lot of employees in the past, like, few months or so. Yellow. So yeah, we lost Caro, she got moved to Smite. She was an animator. We lost Thunderbrush. He decided to kind of retire because of health issues. He wanted to kind of focus on that for a bit. Which, I mean, more power to him. That's amazing. I mean, not the health issues are amazing, but, you know, him, you know, actually taking time to recoup, that's, you know, that's a good thing. Feisty got moved to Realm Royale. I knew about it for a little bit, but he told me to keep it a secret, but the cat's kind of out of the bag at this point. Most people know about that, so, yeah, there's that. And then, of course, there was one dev, I forget their name, but they got fired because of some really spicy toxic remarks on Twitter in response to Cyberbolt's videos. There was that whole drama, which you guys may or may not have heard about. So, over the span of like a month, they lost 4 people who were working on the game. The last one, who wasn't slated to originally leave, but then got fired because of, you know, reasons. So, yeah, that's just a lot of devs that have left. And I think Thunderbrush's replacement has already been found. I don't know if Karo is getting replaced, and I don't know if Feisty is getting replaced. Oh, also this wall. That seems legit. Alright. That's a bit of a bug they're going to have to hammer out. One of the other kind of rough things about this update is that they didn't really do anything to polish out the payload maps after they added them. They kind of just left stuff like that in, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I don't know how many of the devs who left are getting replaced, and because so many of them left or got moved, yeah, I imagine there probably weren't even enough people to really finish up the update and make it as polished as ideally everyone involved wants it to be. I don't think they want to release an unpolished update, but Evil Mojo is tragically under-resourced, and it truly is a shame, because this update could have easily been one of the best updates we've ever had, and I think still is one of the better updates we've had in a very long time. Because even though payload is a bit frustrating right now, I assume by mid-patch it'll probably be better. And air strafing alone is just such a huge change. I mean, I played with it earlier on stream, and it is such a blast. All the characters feel amazing now. Whether they got, you know, major buffs from the air strafing because they're a flying character like Drobo's or Seven, or they got their mid-air inaccuracy moves like Cassie, everyone's feeling better now. The game just feels really smooth and like fast, snappy, quick, reactive with this new strafing buff and this mid-air inaccuracy, and I love that. I love that so much. So that's a huge change. Nyx is interesting. I am glad they actually did hammer out some issues with her. Her ultimate does work, although apparently a card of hers doesn't work, and if you go to make a loadout right now, you can't use one of the cards. It doesn't exist. She has, what, 11 cards? Or 15 cards, excuse me. So, yeah, that's a bit broken. Yeah, it's not perfect, but, I mean, it is better than last update, that's for sure. I'm enjoying myself just playing old characters again, but, like, you know, kind of revitalized. They feel fresh with this change. Ah! It's crazy how just altering one number, the air strafing speed, and then removing mid-air inaccuracy can make so many characters feel so much better. It really is phenomenal. But yeah, basically I think this patch being a bit buggy really does just boil down to that. Like, yeah, we had a bunch of developers leave, and I think the game is just under-resourced right now. And it's a shame. Can't really do anything about that, us the players. I mean, Hi-Rez has to hire more people, I guess, and actually decide to put more investment into this game. The gamer's performing really well on Steam charts today. We had about 13,000 concurrent players online, which, according to a poll I did on my YouTube channel a few days ago, that's about half the community exactly. Or at least half of the people who watch my channel, I guess is how we can kind of say that.
You can't resist me.
I'm gonna die. Just kidding, I'm too snasty. I'm too snasty? Yes, there we go. Alright. Oh, I forgot about that thing. Ah, dang it. But yeah, the Steam charts, yeah, they looked pretty good, and the overall player base today was pretty high. But yet, for some reason, on Twitch, I noticed today, Twitch viewership is, like, really low. Like, normally whenever I have a new update, we have, you know, easily, like, 120 viewers, 150 viewers sometimes. And for the PTS, we had, like, 500 viewers for the initial stream of that, where Payload was first released. It was popping off. But the whole category today was down. Like, Z1 was streaming, he only had about 60 when I checked. I was the third largest channel, and I was hovering at about 90 my entire stream. And the entire category, collectively, did not even pass 1,000 people. And so, that's really confusing to me. That's really, really confusing. We got a brand new update, and, like, nobody's watching Twitch. I don't know, I don't get it. Maybe because the drops changed, people aren't watching it for drops anymore? Maybe that's a hypothesis, or I don't really know. It's kind of confusing to me. I hope my YouTube viewership doesn't suffer the same way. Like, if this video performs very badly, I'm going to be a bit sad. Because, yeah, like I was saying a few months ago, like, you know, I don't want to stop making Paladins content, but, you know, even despite all of this, if viewership still declines, then I'm going to have to move to something else, which I really don't want to do because I'm enjoying the game now, so. This update is very, very nice. Yeah, I just thought that was a really interesting and kind of weird anomaly on Twitch. I hope viewership is better. Maybe it could also be because it was Thursday. I don't know. I mean, Wednesday streams don't usually do that bad, though, so... I don't know, man. I'm just confused. All I know is, I'm gonna swap out this mount for this mount. There we go. I'm coming for you, Buck! I'm coming for you! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh, please. Sir, please. No, come back here. I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna kill him, and then I'm gonna ride my Grumpy Bomb away. Yes, we got him. Alright, let's go. You and me, Grover, let's go. It's kind of weird how, like, you cast the emote, and there's the initial, like, mount-up animation, and you don't turn for that, but then you can turn freely once you're on, like, the actual riding animation. Wow, Furia has not been paying attention to me. We're gonna take advantage of that. Come here! From the top ropes! Yeah! It's so goofy. He was actually one. Wow, that's impressive. Hello. But yeah, this means Bomb King now has 2 looping emotes, while some characters don't even have 1. Of course, his other looping emote, Wick Whip, you can't move during this one. So yeah, this one is still unique for Bomb King in that regard. But I hope more characters get roaming emotes, because I think they're just so funny. Especially when you get a conga line of multiple characters with their roaming emotes just kind of following each other around, like in the spawn room or something. That's really cute. And also, like, especially Bomb King's is so goofy because he actually mounts up. Kind of looks like he's trying to get away from a fight or enter a fight. Like, oh, I'm coming to get you, or oh, I got you, time to run away. It's so silly. It's so goofy. Ah, you're one. There we go. Gotcha. All right, let's ride away. Oh, no! It's so silly. It's so silly, man. It's so silly. I love it. Also, we are about to win this game. I do want to make a payload kind of guide. A very simple guide. In fact, I'm actually maybe considering making it just a YouTube short, because explaining how payload works is actually pretty simple. But I do want to make like some resource just for people to kind of access and understand if they need some clarification. I guess just to recap, payload, you push it from one side of the map to the other. So instead of capturing an objective to spawn the payload is just there, and it's on one side of the map. And you have to push it all the way to the other side of the map. And you have about 7 minutes to do so. If you push it all the way before the 7 minutes runs out, then enemy 2, or team 2, excuse me, the enemy team, has to basically push it in a quicker amount of time. So let's say you push it in 6 minutes, well now the enemy team has to push it in 5 minutes and 59 seconds. However, if in the 7 minutes time, you only push it like 80% of the way, well then the enemy team, Team 2, will have the chance to push it 81% of the way in the full 7 minutes. So it's whoever pushes it farther or faster is how it really goes down. Super, super simple. And yeah, very fun. Sometimes it can feel a bit kind of rough, like if there's a major skill gap or something, because there's no overtime in this game mode. It's a really hard topic to add overtime to this game mode because it affects it in weird ways with how the scoring would work out for that. Oh, she died to Grumpy. Okay. But yeah. It's pretty fun. I certainly enjoy this game mode way more than Onslaught, King of the Hill, and Team Deathmatch. I think the best game mode in this game is still Siege, and always has been. When Payload was around initially, it was worse than Siege, I will fully admit. And Siege is just the quintessential Paladins game mode at this point. But Payload is just, it's a breath of fresh air. It's a really welcome change. Especially considering, like, they kind of ruined Team Deathmatch. Onslaught basically has no matchmaking. King of the Hill is a joke of a game mode. It's so not fun. So this is really, really nice. And yeah, I'm super happy to see it. I can't wait for them to add the other maps back. Because Outpost, I would say, is easily the worst payload map. It's long, half of it is Timbermill, and you know the community's opinions about Timbermill. And yeah, also it doesn't look nearly as good as current Timbermill. They reworked Timbermill, made it look amazing, and honestly, I would kind of love to see this map reskinned to look like Timbermill. But yeah, I mean, the layout is still, like, fine. But yeah, Hidden Temple and Frostbite Caverns. I mean, if you haven't seen any of my videos on those that I made on the PTS, go watch them, because the maps are gorgeous, and they're also so much fun to play on. And once they get added back, Payload will be a lot more fun. I hope this doesn't give people a bad first impression of Payload, only being able to play only being able to play Outpost. I'm afraid it might, give a few people a bad impression, people who don't really watch YouTube or really pay attention that much to, like, videos or streams or anything like that. But yeah, at the end of the day, we'll get the maps back eventually, right? Once we get those, oh my god, it's gonna be a blast. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We played some Bomb King, checked out the new emotes. Again, I'll show it to you in the cosmetics here. We go to emotes, and it's you to bomb. It's literally just a common emote. You already have it. You can just go here and equip it. You don't have to buy it. It's incredible. And yeah, it's so much fun. I love it. It's so cute. It's so beautiful. I love it. But yeah, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, check out the Twitch channel and the Discord server. We'll be starting up a ranked series again very soon. If not today, actually. I might be doing it today, because I do need to do my placements. I need to get back into ranked, and hopefully we can hit Masters this season. Hopefully the matchmaking will be a bit better. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace out.